Well, I know how to clear a tent. What happened out there? How's everybody doing? The rain is going away. We're all hanging in there for a great set with Michael Cleveland and all kind of special guests. Every year, I think I'm going to put this song away and never sing it anymore. But we humans on the earth can't seem to figure out how to not fight against each other. Don't worry, Alex, I'm not going to get too political. But I just have to sing my peace song. It's a Sunday, and we'll just hope we can manage to get some peace going on the planet. There's a wonderful feeling in the hearts and the minds in a world that is sick of blood and shame, and the battle for glory and the peace we will find when we lay down the sword and the flame. There'll be shouting and singing, there'll be joy everywhere, there'll be banners from every land unfurled, beautiful singing of the bells everywhere. When there's peace, precious peace in this world. When there's peace, precious peace in this world. When there's peace, precious peace in this world. There'll be shouting and singing, there'll be joy everywhere. When there's peace, precious peace in this world. There'll be no tears of sorrow for our boys over there. No more bombs bursting loudly in the air. In the land of tomorrow, when all nations declare no more war in this world anymore. There'll be shouting and singing, there'll be joy everywhere. There'll be banners from every land unfurled. There'll be jubilant ringing of the bells everywhere. When there's peace, precious peace in this world. When there's peace, that's what happens when you sing a cappella for 300 people. When there's peace, precious peace in this world. When there's peace, peace in this world. There'll be shouting and singing, there'll be joy everywhere. When there's peace, precious peace in this world. Thank you. I learned that song, you're not going to believe who. I learned that from the singing of String Bean. Who would have thought String Bean would have a peace song? But I like to say he influenced a whole generation in their fashion design and outfits. You know, he's really the guy that started the hip-hop low britches idea. So I sang that in Waynesville Friday night at the Smoky Mountain Folk Festival, and I got an email from someone who said their grandson kept saying all day the next day, "I want to hear the Fish and Peas song." I think I played at the very first Happy Valley Fiddlers Convention on Sunday with my friend George Shuffler. You've had the great fortune all day to watch Ron Shuffler, George's youngest brother, play music here. George turned 88 in April. He had a little bit of a spell this week, so we want to think about George. Can't tune a banjo in the rain. And I want to sing this song for him because it's one of his favorite songs that we used to play together. And it has a little easy chorus, so here's the chorus. Sail away, ladies, sail away, sail away, ladies, sail away, sail away, ladies, sail away, sail away, ladies, sail away. Did you get it? It's not too complicated. We do not have our PowerPoint presentation here today, so you'll have to remember that. Whenever I get my new house done, sail away, ladies, sail away. Give the old one to my son, sail away, ladies, sail. Sail away, ladies, sail away, sail away, ladies, sail away, sail away, ladies, sail away, sail away, ladies, sail away. Come along, boys, and go with me. Sail away, ladies, sail away. We'll go back to Tennessee. Sail away, ladies, sail away. 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 Whenever I get my new house done, sail away, ladies, sail away. Give the old one to my son. Sail away, ladies, sail away. 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 Now, children, don't you grieve and cry. Sail away, ladies, sail away, 'cause we'll be angels by and by. Sail away, ladies, sail away. 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 Thank you. Now, as Alex knows, I start slow and taper off. So we've already reached the high point of the show. But I heard what these guys are playing back there, and trust me, you're going to need this little breather. Because when Michael Cleveland brings this crowd up, it's going to wear you out. So this is your little nap time right here on a Sunday afternoon. Just lay in there with us. It'll be all good for you and them too, because you'll be ready to hoot and holler when they come back up. All of us are missing Doc Watson since he passed away. And this is, I think, the prettiest love song in the mountains, and certainly one Doc was known for doing. This has been a request from the Johnson family, so I agreed to do it. And thankfully, they requested something I know. A few years ago, a Nashville producer came to Asheville after the big Cold Mountain movie came out, and he was going to get some real traditional musicians from the area and put on a record called Return to Cold Mountain. Because if you remember correctly, the big vocalist in the movie Cold Mountain, about our southern mountains, was Sting. Or as Earl Scruggs called him, Stang. I'm not making that up. That's really what he called him, Stang. They did a duet record, and he said to Louise, he says, "Now what was that fella, Louise? Stang?" And so they asked me if I would sing a song on it, and I said, sure, because I knew it would be the only record I was ever on that was in Walmart. So here's the one I picked. Well, it's peaches in the summertime, apples in the fall. If I can't have Shady Grove, I'll have no love at all. Here's your part. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, I know. Shady Grove, my little love. Bound for Shady Grove. Well, I wish I had a big gray mare, corn to feed her on. Little Shady Grove to stay at home, feed her while I'm gone. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, I know. Shady Grove, my little love. Bound for Shady Grove. Well, the first time I saw Shady Grove, she was standing in the door, had her shoes and stockings in her hand, pretty bare feet on the floor. A kiss from pretty little Shady Grove, sweet as cherry wine. There's not a girl in this whole world prettier than mine. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, I know. Shady Grove, my little love. Bound for Shady Grove. fiddle and dance. Some come here to tarry, some come here to fiddle and dance. I came here to marry. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, can't wait till the judgment day. I think it did, actually. The best part, well, oh, I ain't going to tell that. It'll be like I have a big head. Never mind. I'll tell you in private, Alex. So some feller was, you know how they used to have big box bookstores? Now we don't have bookstores at all. And they had those listening stations like in Barnes & Nobles or something. This guy emailed me that he sat there for like an hour listening to that track over and over. I asked him if he was single and older and had a heart condition, but he never replied. I was hoping for that. We're just lucky to be here at all today. I'm telling you, we tried to use that new technology. I figured that I'm going to make $1 million on a bumper sticker that says, "My smartphone is smarter than your honor student." Because it's certainly smarter than me. We asked it in various ways how to get to Lenore. Oh, that didn't go over, so I even used the French pronunciation that I know y'all use around here. Siri, how do you get to Lenoir? She couldn't find that. We asked her several times how to get to Happy Valley, and finally she put it on the map, and I said, "Directions to Happy Valley," and she said, "Laura, we don't give directions to South Africa." So it's just downright lucky that we're here at all, because Siri wanted us. Sometimes I get mad at Siri and I cuss at her, and then she says, "Laura, language." We like to be those Microsoft engineers that thought up all those responses that Siri was going to have. I asked her today if she thought I was stupid, and she said, "This is more about you than me." So that has no segue relationship whatsoever to this song, but it's a Carter family song. We've come all this way. A person's got to hear a few Carter family songs. Oh, give to me a winding stream. It must not be too wide, where waving boughs of maple trees meet from either side. The water must be deep enough to float a small canoe, with no one dear but you. Do not disturb my waking dream, the wonders of that winding stream. Flower in my canoe, her eyes they look me through. A maiden fair with golden hair looks very much like you. I like the bass accompaniment that God is providing. The sparkling trout beneath the bank doth leave his hiding place. Kingfisher from the bough above, so eager to give chase. The spreading branches overhead, the sunlight peeping through, and looking dear at you. Do not disturb my waking dream, the wonders of that winding stream, flower in my canoe, her eyes they look me through, a maiden fair with golden hair looks very much like you. Two more. What are you thinking? Two. Two's about enough. Two's about enough. Two's about enough. Okay, I know what I'm going to sing for the last song. Is anybody dying to hear something that I haven't sung to this point? Gosh. Okay. How about the goats? Tell that story? They might never have me back. Well, I've got a good segue into that, so I will tell that story. So it seems that North Carolina has just started this new initiative. You might have seen some people here yesterday, the Blue Ridge Music Trails of North Carolina. 29 counties. There's a new guidebook out. I have some if you want one. It comes with a CD. They're a bargain. But what we're doing is getting folks to know more about our traditional music and heritage. And right here at Happy Valley, this is a site on the Blue Ridge Music Trails. And I like to tell about these interesting characters that are for real people, as this gentleman asked me to tell you about, because sometimes people can't believe all the things we have in North Carolina. For example, everybody all over the world knows about Earl Scruggs and Doc Watson and George Shuffler. They just do. That's what makes us so special. And everybody knows that clogging came from North Carolina. And everybody knows that the longest ballad singing tradition in America is in Madison County. But what everybody doesn't know is that one of the most colorful characters in the early country music history, country radio history, came from Jackson County. His name was Dr. John Romulus Brinkley. He got a degree in the mail in the early 1900s, and he started practicing medicine. Eventually, he moved to Kansas, where he put up a little hospital, and he started seeing patients there at the hospital. And one of his friends, now this is a good story to tell right here in the middle of a pasture, one of his friends and he were sitting around one day, and that feller aloud, he said, "Look at those goats out there." He said, "I wish I had the vim and vigor of those goats. They're so frisky." And these two fellows lit upon an idea to give this man a little surgery, which involved implanting goat glands in a certain portion of that man's anatomy. Apparently it did the trick, because that man and his wife conceived a child, and I am not making a word of this up. They had that baby, and they named it Billy. Well, after many of the... Would you come sit right here so they'll know when the funny parts are? So after this man and his wife, after these surgeries got so popular, some newspaper reporter fellow from Los Angeles came out to Kansas, and he had the surgery done. And he took Dr. Brinkley back to LA, where they performed many, many of these surgeries. And turns out some of them weren't very successful, and the state board of... the medical board sent Dr. Brinkley back to Kansas with his tail between his legs. But when Dr. Brinkley got back to Kansas, he remembered one thing he had seen in California, and that was radio. So he put a radio station right next to his little hospital there. And he would get on the radio, and everybody in his community, of course, were country farmer folks, and he'd say things like, "Gentlemen, consider the chickens in the hen yard. Why be a capon when you could be a rooster?" They had so many customers come to Medford, Kansas for this surgery that they had to add an extra train line and a bus to go from the train to the hospital. And I'm telling you, during the Depression, this thing cost $750, and he made $1 bazillion. And I'll just add this as an aside. If this surgery had come up now, Congress would find a way for your health insurance to pay for it. But we ladies would be out o' luck. Well, Dr. Brinkley made a great business, and pretty soon, he started raising goats too. He was a little bit of a scientist. He wanted to make sure that the goats that he was using were the proper ones, because they found out some of the goats made men smell bad, and that sort of defeated the whole purpose. But you know, a lot of these folks were farmers themselves, and they say gentlemen got off the train carrying a goat because they wanted to know exactly where those glands were coming from, you know. pretty soon, some of these surgeries started going bad there in Kansas as well, and Dr. Brinkley, he did a lot of other great things. If you read the Carter family's biography called Will You Miss Me When I'm Gone, you can learn all about Dr. Brinkley. But eventually what he did that was so amazing is he went down to Texas, and he made a deal with the Mexican authorities, and he put his radio station and tower over in Mexico where there were no FCC regulations. So he could broadcast all over the free world. In fact, they say, and this is true, KGB agents learned to speak English by listening to this radio station out of Texas, who had people like the Carter family on. Now just picture that a minute, Southern accents on Russian KGB accents. That must have been pretty amazing. One of the acts that he brought down some folks from Western North Carolina like Samantha Bumgarner and Eva Davis, but he also brought down the Carter family. And you always knew this station was so powerful. I mean, really, you have to get your head around this. That farmers or ranchers who were riding the fence line, fixing fence, could put a barbed wire in their teeth and hear the radio station. For real. You could hear it through the bed springs of your bed. And then you know this is true because some of y'all have experienced this. You could hear it on the telephone every time you picked up the telephone. So one thing you might hear, and you would know it was time for the Carter family, was this song. And it might be a little late to sing it today, but we'll give it a whirl.
Side of life, and there's a bright and a sunny side too, though we meet with the darkness and strife. The sunny side we also may view. Oh, help me. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. Now let us start with a song of hope each day. Though the moment be cloudy or fair, let us trust in our Savior always, who'll keep us everyone in His care. You better sing really loud. Always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. Always keep on the sunny side of life.
Thank you. Ron Shuffler. I'm going to call Ron Shuffler up and do one more. I'm still going to finish in 20. Just Ronnie Shuffler. Woo! Yay! Would you please make welcome Ron Shuffler? There's some folks that came here from Texas. Isn't that amazing? So I thought just, woohoo! You can't hide Texans in a crowd, I'll tell you that. David Holt said his grandmother would say, don't ask people if they're from Texas, honey. If they are, they'll tell you. If they're not, why embarrass them? So here's one from the singing brakeman, Jimmy Rogers, who lived in Asheville just before, another little music history trail note for you, before he made it big. This was just recorded by some fancy jazz singer, but I felt like I ought to sing it, so I am. It's called the Prairie Lullaby. Thank you all very much.
Slowly creeping down the prairie trail, shadows finally sleeping. Ah, but the nightingale, ooh, that felt good. Night birds all are humming with a purple Stars are in the sky. Time that the prayers were said, my little sleepy head to a prairie lullaby. Saddle up your pony, the Sandman's here to guide you down the trail of dreams. Tumble in bed, my tired, my little sleepy head to a prairie lullaby. There was no yodel in this song, but it's a Jimmy Rogers song, so I decided you had to have a yodel. Yodelay, yodelay, lady-o, to a prairie lullaby. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ron. All right. Thank you.
Thunderous applause.